my real estate agents out there, because I know I have a lot of you listening, and my marketers, anyone that's like a solo practitioner, individual business person, runs their own business. I feel like there's this cloud hanging over social media where, especially with AI coming and kind of the AI slop that's out there, where I'm seeing people like just kind of post the same stuff. Or I'm seeing a real estate agent post the same stats that another real estate agent posts. And while that's effective and it can be good if you're creating content, if you're an independent contractor, a salesperson, whatever, and you're thinking about creating content, what I would encourage you to think about is the riches are in the niches. Okay. So if you're a real estate agent listening to this and you haven't done video, you want to start doing video, the very first thing I would tell you is before you start trying to get perfect with it, I didn't just wake up one day and I was good at hosting a radio show. I didn't wake up one day and get comfortable on camera. It took a while. It took a lot of at-bats. Before you worry about how your video looks or how perfectly it's edited or what you're even talking about in the video, just do 30 days of consistently producing the video. Just be consistent with it. Even if the video is raw, even if it's not great, you're going to learn some things and you're going to form a habit. Once you form that habit and you're consistently doing it, then you're not going to get turned away by critique. I had an agent come to me not long ago and say, hey, I'm going to start doing video. Will you start critiquing it? And I said, no, I won't critique it until you've done it for 30 days. Because if I critique it on day 7, you're going to get insecure. You're going to feel attacked. You're going to think your videos aren't working. You're going to start to think that you suck, and you're not going to do the videos anymore because you don't have the habit formed yet. Don't even ask people for feedback. Do it for 30 days and establish the habit. Then look at the analytics so you'll see what's working and what's not. And what you learn from the analytics will tell you like what your audience is absorbing, what they're not. And if it's the same across the board, then again, you learn that you've got to do something to kind of juice the algorithm. What I would tell you also in terms of the riches or in the niches is that if you're shooting video, you want to attract a particular audience. Now, I'm a mass marketer. That's why I run radio ads and do billboard, and I've done TV, and we do the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm really more of a shotgun approach to where I'm advertising to the masses. It's expensive. So the individual solo practitioner, business owner, mortgage lender, real estate agent, title, any of these people are not going to be able to go out and spend millions of dollars a year on advertising. They just don't have the budget for it. But what they can do is dominate a niche or an audience. So if you have something that you're personally attached to, a hobby, maybe you speak a foreign language, maybe you're from a foreign country, maybe you're into cars, or maybe you're a basketball junkie, maybe you love playing hockey, whatever it is that you have that's a niche, try and center your videos around that niche. And then you're going to attract a certain audience of people. If you consistently create that content, they're going to be able to relate to you. In a world of AI where it's not long before AI is going to take over calling and texting and all of these things, you've got to differentiate yourself because the normal generic type content is just going to be repeated by AI slop. You've got to do something that's different. So brand yourself the hockey realtor, brand yourself the basketball realtor, go out, shoot some hoops, and then jump off to the side and start talking about real estate. Do something that's going to engage a certain segment of the audience that's going to instantly build rapport. And when you do that video, you're going to attract people that are going to like what you like, and it's going to be really easy to work with them. So if you have a unique hobby, if you collect coins, if you love your dogs, you have something unique that attracts other people to you, that's what you have to use when you produce video. But don't do it until you've done it for 30 days consistently. Don't do it until you've established the habit, and don't start asking for feedback until you've done it long enough to where the feedback isn't going to cause you to be insecure and stop doing it. I've seen so many people do this where they start doing video and then 4 or 5 days in, somebody tells them their video sucks and then they stop. Their insecurity overlaps their judgment and their excitement for gains and benefits to their business and attracting new customers to their business, and then they stop. The fear overtakes them. So don't let the insecurity and fear get in the way. Establish the confidence and do it long enough first, and then start focusing on some niches. Bring in your hobbies, bring in unique things, make it funny. There are even some real estate agents don't even sell real estate anymore. They've just become content creators because they're funny or they're unique. So if you're in real estate and you want some additional business or you want another revenue pillar, the riches are in the niches. That really does apply to pretty much any industry. So when I have agents that work for me as a mass marketer, I don't need them to do the mass marketing. I need them to do the niches. I need them to target their friends and family. I need them to target the people in their hobbies. So that's what we teach our company. If you're an agent, hopefully that helps you. If you're a business owner, it's the same concept. Especially if you're a solo practitioner, smaller business owner, if you run an AC company and you're shooting the same kind of content that every AC company does, unless you're doing mass marketing alongside of it, you're not going to get much traction. How you're going to get traction is doing something memorable, unique, funny, or attaching it to some sort of hobby or niche that makes you the AC guy of whatever hobby that you have, and you'll attract those people. So hopefully that helps the marketers out there and the real estate agents listening to the show.